Hey y'all, it's Rosie from iHeartRecipes.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how I make my southern baked macaroni and cheese casserole. Y'all are gonna love this recipe. It's definitely one of my favorites. So we get started off by preparing our macaroni pasta. I'm using regular old elbow macaroni, nothing fancy. I'm just going to cook it until it's nice and al dente, and then I'm going to set it to the side. Now in this pan, I'm going to start adding in some butter. I'm using salted butter. If you want, you can use unsalted. We're just going to melt it down, and then we're going to start adding in our flour, and I'm using regular all-purpose flour. Now for best results, make sure you stick to the recipe listed on my blog, iHeartRecipes.com. Don't try to change out any ingredients, otherwise it will not come out the same. So again, make sure you check out my blog, iHeartRecipes.com, for the exact measurements. Now I'm going to start adding in some half and half, and I'm just going to mix everything until it's nice and well incorporated. And once the sauce starts to thicken up, we're going to start adding in sharp cheddar cheese. Now, y'all, I know I've used tons of different cheeses in my macaroni and cheese recipes in the past, but this macaroni and cheese will only use or need sharp cheddar and mozzarella. So, as you see, we have the cheese sauce all nice and good to go. I'm just going to season it up with some black pepper and my seasoning salt, and then I'm just going to whisk until everything is nicely mixed, and then we'll set that to the side. So now let's grab our elbow macaroni that we prepared earlier. We're going to place it into a large mixing bowl, and now we can start pouring in that cheese sauce, and look how creamy that is, y'all. Y'all know I sampled a little bit while I was cooking, right? I just have to let that be known. Now we're going to start mixing everything, or folding the macaroni pasta with that nice creamy cheese sauce. And now we are ready to layer. So I have my 9x13. I did lightly oil it. You can lightly butter it. We're going to add a nice layer of the macaroni and cheese on the bottom of the pan or bake dish. And then we're going to grab a mixture of shredded cheese, and this is sharp cheddar and mozzarella. Now, FYI, I shred my cheese from the block. I do not like using the shredded cheese in the bag because it has filters. So yeah, I prefer to shred my own cheese, and I think y'all should do so too because it melts so much better. So after we add the cheese on top of that macaroni and cheese, we're going to add another layer of the macaroni and cheese pasta and sauce, and then we're going to add more cheese. So we're just layering it up, and then after everything is nicely layered, and we are going to head over to our stovetop, and we're going to melt down some more salted butter, and we're going to combine it with some Italian breadcrumbs. Now I'm using Italian panko breadcrumbs. Now once that's all mixed up, we're going to top our macaroni and cheese casserole, and then we are going to place this in the oven on 350 uncovered, and we're going to let it bake for 25 to 30 minutes. And once it is done, y'all, look at this. Only 2 cheeses, very easy to find cheeses at that. This is a bomb, and this is my favorite macaroni and cheese recipe right now, I'll say, because y'all know I always come up with a different one, but this is so good. Definitely give it a try. Tell me what you think, and be sure to subscribe to my blog on iHeartRecipes.com.